Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be going over a few new details that have been revealed about Assassin's Creed Origins. Now the gameplay you're seeing in the background again is provided by Brett from the channel UB Central, link in the description. Again, check out his gameplay. He's been uploading in 4K. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into this new information. So the first thing I wanted to touch upon was the change in controls. I'll whack up on screen an image of the controls for you guys to see for yourselves. You can pause the video if you wish to check it out, and there'll be a link in the description to an image where you can find it. The controls are incredibly different from any other Assassin's Creed game. However, Ashraf has detailed that there will be a legacy controls option, meaning the controls can possibly be changed to something very, very similar to the previous Assassin's Creed games. Whether that means it will feel more similar to Unity and Syndicate or the Ezio Trilogy style games is yet to be seen, but it's very interesting that we'll be able to change the controls to match something of a previous Assassin's Creed title. It's been said that in this game it is possible to be able to toggle the hood on and off, and that is due to the community asking for it for so many years. It's an option in the pause menu. When you go to choose your outfit, you can press Y to toggle whether you want the hood on or off in this outfit. I know a lot of people would like it in-game to be able to take it up and down, but unfortunately that would take up a button on the controls, and would kind of be a little bit stupid to have a button dedicated on the controller to simply pulling your hood on and off. So I'm completely happy they did it this way. I'm just happy that it's a feature that's in the game. Another thing to note is there are Stargazing Puzzles. Now these to me look very, very similar to the way that the puzzles worked with the Mayan stones in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, in terms of you've got to get constellations and line them up with the stars within the sky. Very similar to those Mayan stones. It's not yet detailed what you receive from doing these, but I would assume you get some kind of reward when you complete all of them. Another thing talked about is that NPCs in the world have their own daytime routines. You'll be able to see them going around the world, moving from place to place, and everyone should have their own routine of things that they will be doing, such as at nighttime there'll be less people out, in daytime there's going to be more people going around shopping and meeting with people and things like that, which brings a whole new kind of life to the game. Another thing you can do, which works in conjunction with this, is at any moment in the game hold down the R3 or RS button, and it will fast forward time, allowing you to see what the people are doing and the way that they move throughout the world during the change of time of day. Some more information that Ashraf gave came from the demo at E3 Colosseum. If the player kills an animal in the water like crocodiles or hippos, their blood should be able to attract other predators to the area, which is incredibly realistic. Another thing detailed was that Senu could actually fly through the entire world, and there is no limitation to the distance between her and Bayek, which is fucking amazing. Imagine just flying across the entirety of Egypt as an eagle. That's going to cause for some incredibly awesome cinematic videos to be made from people within the community. The game will also detail where the hidden blade comes from in the story mode, which is super interesting because we know that Darius used the hidden blade, so it's interesting to find out if maybe he found a schematic, maybe possibly within the Rosetta Stone, to be able to build the hidden blade, very similar to the one that Darius used, unless of course they're retconning everything and just changing their lore, but who knows? Ashraf has said there'll be online features in the game. I bet it'll be something similar to Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, but there is no multiplayer mode. It is primarily a single-player experience. It was also stated that there is no durability of weapons in the game, similar to things like The Witcher 3. I don't know what to think about this. At first I was kind of disappointed, but then I thought in The Witcher 3 it's more annoying than anything else because you just have loads of repair kits. It's not as if it's this difficult thing that you have to manage. You just quickly repair your weapon, so it probably makes sense to just not include it entirely. There are also 8 categories of melee weapons and 4 categories of ranged weapons, which is an insane variety, and I cannot wait to see all of them. The Gladiator Arena combat system will have waves of enemies going against Bayek, all ending with a boss fight, and the Gladiator Arena will be introduced to the player through the main story, and after that it's going to become optional, which is fantastic. This sounds like a really, really awesome mode, and I can't wait to see what some people will be doing within the Gladiator Arena. There will be status effects in place, such as knocked out on the ground, stunned, or broken off shields, so when things happen to you, you can be affected by certain statuses in the game. This is a thing that happens in many games out there, so it's not a new thing. In the Gladiator Arena, players are going to have to use a specific gear loadout that's designed for the arena. I would assume you have various things you can choose, such as like light weaponry, ranged weaponry, heavy weaponry, etc., and it'll give you a preset loadout. You can't just go in with your OP kit that you've kitted out for yourself in the open world, and I think this is probably a good thing. When talking about the bosses, Ashraf said that there'll be bosses around the open world which can be hunting for Bayek, which means there aren't just boss fights within the Gladiator Arena. And the last thing detailed regarding the combat was that each weapon type has its own specific set of combos, which means you're gonna have to have different fighting styles for each weapon that you use. So that's it for this little snippet of information. Look out for more on the channel by hitting that subscribe button, because I'll be updating you on all things we find out about Assassin's Creed Origins, as well as bringing you that other stuff too, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.